Hello everybody, how are you? Good to see you again. Today I would like to talk about Suzuki Violin Book 4. Congratulations, you're going to learn how to play concertos. Concerto is a form established in the late 18th century. Concerto is specifically composed for any solo instrument accompanied by an ensemble. An ensemble in the Baroque period could be 30 to 40 players, but nowadays in the orchestra could be 70 to 100 plus people who will be accompany you. So you have to play with a good tone, play with confidence, and play like a virtuosolist. At least try to sound like a virtuosolist. Dr. Suzuki has selected 3 different movements from Friedrich Sales, who is a Romantic period German composer. He himself is a brilliant violinist. He composed 8 violin concertos, and all of them are wonderful to learn for all the violin students. In here, Dr. Suzuki selected his concerto number 2 in G major, 3rd movements. By then, I normally would ask my students, see if they can give me some descriptions or a particular adjective to describe each passage. For example, the first passage in this piece, what kind of adjective would you use? I would have many cute answers. And of course, none of them could be totally wrong. But I would like to think about it's playful or happy. Section 2, from here to the next 4 lines in the next page. It actually is a waltz. It's a dancing. Friedrich Sales is a Romantic period composer. In the Romantic period, minuet evolved into waltz. So this is a dancing. Now, as the music progresses in here, the music becomes more exciting. The next section, which is the last section, is the conclusion of the piece. This is the 3rd movement. It's the last movement that you should feel the celebrations of. You have played all 3 movements, performed all 3 movements, and comes to the final grand ending. So I forgot to mention, concerto comes into 3 movements in the most general, most of the time. They are fast, slow, and fast. Next, Dr. Suzuki has selected Antonio Vivaldi's Concerto for A minor. Now this is such a popular piece. I don't think any violinist have become a violinist without ever played this piece. Antonio Vivaldi, again, is a brilliant violinist. His music are many of them are so valuable even till today. To name one of the most famous one is 4 Seasons. If you have not yet heard that piece, you really should. It would give you lots of passion about music after you listen to that. It did to me. So the 2 movements from violin A minor, composed by Antonio Vivaldi, it's very straightforward since Vivaldi is a Baroque period composer. you need to play very clean, very precise, very steady. You might have a hard time to play with me. In such a case, you can use the setting, push the setting, and you can select for tempo for 0.75 or 0.50. In that case, maybe a little bit easier for you. Next, Dr. Suzuki has selected Concerto in D minor for 2 violin. Now, congratulations again. You step into a real concert hall music repertoire. You can hear this piece from a real concert, meaning that you need to pay for the tickets from $30, $40 through a couple $100 or more to hear this real masterpiece. So the music becomes much more difficult. And of course, to play with a partner, the interreactions of how to create music and how to stay on your own is also very challenging. Be very careful with all the arpeggios. I find that most difficult with all the students. Here I'm playing a body double. I did both parts, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.